What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. Jenny69. Jenny69. Wow. So apparently, we're supposed to talk about Jenny69. I literally have never heard a Jenny69 song until today, because of all the hoopla, all of the wah weedy weedies about Jenny69 sitting on Blueface's lap. I'm gonna be as kind as I can, but as honest as I always will be, right? So Jenny69 went and met with Blueface. I would assume it was a business thing. I would assume that she's gonna be on a song. I'm also gonna assume that a lot of raza are gonna be mad at the song, probably if they're mad at her sitting on the dude's lap. I'm not gonna get into the whole cultural thing, right? Why people would be upset. Some people, I don't give a damn. I had a lot of people ask me, hey, what do you think about the Jenny69 and this whole thing and this and that, right? And I'm like, I don't care. I honestly don't care. But what is tripping me out, and what I just, like, I almost did a completely separate video based off of this, that I wasn't even going to mention her, where, you know, raza from Southern California, raza from Northern California would fit under the same thing. But being that this is an issue that's being pushed, imagine that. I'm so used to that word issue, like, really meaning something. Like in prison, you say, hey, we got an issue. Okay, something's about to happen, right? But there are some people literally saying that Jenny69 is making the South Side look bad. Jenny69 is a civilian, a woman. She's not subject to any politics. How could that woman ever make the South Side look bad? Social media has really taken terms and applied those terms where they're not even like remotely applicable, and they do it, it's done consistently. You know, the raza have a reputation, or the raza had a reputation of being no nonsense. I remember in prison, you weren't gonna exit your cell looking like a fucking mess. You, as an individual, were irrelevant for the most part. And that's just being honest. You were a tiny part in something way bigger than you. And you were never going to be allowed to make that thing that's bigger than you look bad. And yet I see on social media, like, to apply the term Southside to a woman who's never been involved in gangs and politics, and can, it is making some music that I guess some people, it's not me. It's not for me. Again, I never heard a Jenny69 song until today, and I barely heard that. Okay. I turned it on and skipped that one, and then I gave it another try and went one more, and 3 strikes you're out. But there's a lot of music nowadays that is just not for me. I'm a dinosaur. So I come from a different type of thinking and looking at things, right? Whatever Jenny69 is doing is not my business. I don't understand why a lot of other men is what's the amazing part. I don't understand why so many other men were like affected emotionally to where they had to get in front of a camera and put her on the no-fly zone and revoke her a card she never had in the first place. Oh fuck, man. Content is content, and I get that, right? But come on, you can't just throw certain terms around and apply them to people that are not a part of that lifestyle. Now, what I would like to do is offer some advice, some free advice, free game for Jenny69. Before I even do that, the whole 6ix9ine thing in her name, like I think she came out around the time where Takashi 6ix9ine was, trolling the world and getting, and I guess that's why she put it. I don't put the six. I don't know, but I did see a post that she did. I don't know if it was on IG. I don't know if it was on TikTok. I don't know where it was at. Where she said, I don't need you guys. And she said that she has tricks that'll give her whatever she wants. Jenny, you have a father, right? You have uncles, maybe a brother, two male cousins. They don't want to hear that. If you have a trick, you're a hoe. Those two terms go together. And so if you're going to call a man a trick, you have to accept being called a hoe. I'm not calling you a hoe. I'm just giving you something to think about. And when you call these dudes tricks, they might not even have understood what they were until you said it. And the main thing for me, the main advice I could give you, if you plan on having a career based upon your looks, understand that's a small window. The world is very demanding on women, especially a beautiful woman, because there's so many of them. And there's a new one that's always going to show up. And if you're not getting what you're getting now and putting it in play to make growth on its own, you may be burning bridges without realizing it. Because the fact that so many people were so upset and even spoke on it about you sitting on that dude's lap, they're not going to forget that. And when you talk back, they're not going to forget that. It's a dog-eat-dog world. Fame makes people do foolish things. And half of the ones doing the foolish things aren't even famous. They hate who is. I really feel like, and ladies, listen to this. I really feel like most men now, I'm talking about most men now are looking at all these BBLs and these fake tits, fake lips, and it's not as attractive to us as you think it is. Especially if you started out looking good. A good-looking woman is a good-looking woman, and I think we're gonna make a turn soon to where the women who are natural, that have some bounce on them, that have a dent in their booty, and might have a little bit of sag in them titties, but it all moves the right way and it feels the right way, I think we're going to be making a turn back to that. So, ladies, if you're thinking about getting that type of work done, think long and hard. And any ladies that are beautiful and they're getting offered stuff based upon your beauty, hopefully you have a plan B, C, D, E, F, G. Have a lot of plans. Get that initial money and plan it in a bunch of places. Nobody can build a career based on their looks. That's my advice. That's my video. I don't care that Jenny sat in Blueface's lap and took a picture. I think we've seen pictures of Jenny69 sitting on a bunch of different people's lap. I'm not the kind of dude that sees that and be like, oh, he fucked. I just don't do that. Anyways, that's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.